Hey there. Sorry.
She'll be down in a minute.
Oh.
She's just working on
Hey there. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I got a mute here.
Oh. That she's angry.
Sorry about that. I ran down. Excuse me. Terry, I sent you I emailed you the link so you can come up. I ran downstairs to grab something and realized I forgot I had to put food in the cat bowl, and I still had to grab what I went downstairs for, and I knew I only had a couple minutes to go, but you know what it's like. So, but I'm only a couple minutes late, so I apologize humbly, but we already did one live today, so, you know, but anyway, let's see who's here. Already said Terry, Popcorn, Brooke. I'm sorry, I'm working my way backwards here. There's my pointer. Bliss, twice in one day. Jiggling Jello jiggling. Amanda. I did see that you were in here in the chat earlier. Shelly, hello. Yeah, I saw a couple comments were in here beforehand when I pulled up the stream. And I even, before I walked out, I pulled it up on the TV here, so I didn't have to look to the other side. And let me, I'm going to put the comments on the screen. See if they show up on the TV here. And do. I have no idea what that's from. That was weird. I had a weird comment show up on my laptop over here. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to end up having to get another screen and move it around, because the way I sit here while I'm getting comfy, let me turn that. The way I sit here getting comfy with my chair, I have a TV screen over here that I could put. Oh, there's the comments coming up. It's a TV screen over here. My laptop's over here. My main monitor's right here. I think I got to do something different here. But I prefer the laptop being over here for when I do any work. Oh, I think the only reason she's rescheduling is because we're having too much fun over here. We're having too much fun. God forbid we have fun. Well, I'm not always looking at everything, but it's nice to have the I watch in live stream, but sometimes things look a little bit different on YouTube than it does in live stream. So I have the YouTube screen open too, just as a quick reference. But because of the way I sit, you know, I'm always having to look over here for the laptop, and it's just, it messes with my neck. So, yeah, and it didn't work with the with the camera on the laptop, so I had to do a separate camera because I prefer my monitors a different size. You know, I like the bigger monitor. And I don't use the phone. Yeah, I don't use my phone. God, that would really make me crazy if I used the phone. And my iPad's over there. I guess I could utilize the iPad, but I'd have to go and get my, I have a stand for the iPad, but that would have to set up elsewhere also. That would be something else setting up. I only use the iPad stand when I'm in the kitchen. My monitor is curved. It's a Samsung curved monitor. I think this is a 32. Hey, Stanley. Hey, for those of you that weren't in here earlier, one of my buddies at the VA yesterday got me a gift. It's a walking stick with the Marine Corps. It's a metal tag that he molded to the walking stick. And it's got pins holding it in place. And it's even got a rubber doohickey on the bottom. So I don't slip and fall with it. But isn't that awesome? I got great friends. Yeah, we missed you earlier, Brooke, but I don't normally do lives during the day. Couldn't resist on that one, and I had to make up for yesterday. Humbly apologize for falling asleep yesterday. Well, it goes up to my mid chest. I'm 5'9", and it goes up. It went up to here. So I don't know if it'll be more sturdy than a cane. Wow, I don't know why I'm so gravelly right now. I'm gonna have to do like a hot tea with lemon before lives. I don't know why it's so gravelly. Hey, Shelly. But hey, I got some exciting news. You know what? Give me a minute. I have some ginger lozenges. Let me go and grab one real quick. See if that'll help. Give me just a minute. I just grabbed my whole container. These are ginger lemon chews and mango ginger chews. We'll go with ginger lemon first. See if they help a little bit. I get these at one of the Amish shops near me. So I have some, well, I'm sucking on this. Well, you can't go wrong with ginger and lemon. And mango has some good healing properties in it too. We'll give this some time to work. But I have some exciting news, ladies. And excuse me. I finished the shit. Hello, Amanda. We officially have a purple shit. And it's a big one. We've got a big purple shit. I don't need to ask if we should name it because we know it already has a name. It's an unspoken name. So we got a giant purple shit here. So everybody take a bow for the purple shit. And the directions were put up. So you just have to go back in the previous live, and the full directions were put up on how to make a giant purple shit. Or depending on what type of yarn and which crochet hook you use, you too can make a purple, or you too can make a shit in any color you choose. So anybody can make a shit. It's really easy to make. And then when you finish it, you just need a any type of needle that'll hold your thread to put a couple stitches in there to hold your shit in the perfect shape. Whoops. So you just need a little stuffing for it. And look at that. You can even stick your fingers and dig through your shit if that's the kind of stuff you're into. Oh, I like purple too. But I kind of felt that purple for the first shit that we were going to make on this channel, I thought purple was the ideal color to use. This is a little bit warming. Well, we're going to be doing some crochet lessons in here because Chris wants to learn how to crochet, and when we start doing Outlander, we're gonna do some intentional crochet using an Outlander pattern, and this right here is actually an emotional support shit, because you know, if it's just one of those moments, you could squeeze this if you need to. You know, if you got one of those, you could squeeze this if you need to. So this is an you know, and you can grip it if you need to. See, you got a good grip. I'm gripping. I don't need to right now. I'm demonstrating. I'm just giving a demo here. You know, I got a grip on this, and look at this. It bounces right back. You know, look at, I threw it at the monitor. You can't even tell. It bounces right back. You know, toss it up. Oh, it just rolled across the room. Pick it back up. It bounces right back. You could toss it. You could throw it. You could bite it. Ooh. Don't think about the fact that I just bit a purple shit. But look at that. You can't tell. It bounces right back. Look at that. I'm beating it. It bounces right back. This is an indestructible purple shit. Make it whatever color you want. It's indestructible. It is the shit that won't die. You know what? You could put an air tag in this shit and you won't lose it. You could have GPS coordinates on your shit and you won't lose it. How about that? It's a shit that you won't lose. That's right, Stanley. The jokes are endless on this. Add your air tags to this and you'll never lose your shit. How about that? It's the shit that can't be lost. You could probably come damn near close to slicing and dicing this shit and you won't lose it. There you go. And as soon as I finish it, think of how good this shit Make it in a different size. Think of how good this shit would look next to your dumpster fire. Go for it, Chris. Think of how good this shit made in a different size would look good next to a dumpster fire. Just think about it. Terry, did you hear me say I emailed you the link to come up here? You said you wanted to come up. So there you go. And I got a lot of little boo-boos on this shit, but you can't even tell because that's just how awesome this shit is. It's an imperfect shit, but you can't tell because it's just that awesome. Think about that. You know, make this in brown, yellow, red. Well, red shit would be kind of gross because if you're taking a red shit, you need to get your ass to the doctor pretty damn quick. But yeah, this is almost the size of probably a kratom shit. If you've ever used kratom, this would be a kratom shit almost. So there you go. Sorry, Stanley. No, I'm not. But what we can do tonight, if you like, we can do some baby shits. We can make some baby shits because I went downstairs to get some cone yarn, and I got it in purple again. This is a neon purple, so we could do a neon purple. That would be electric. This is like an electric neon purple, and it could really stand out in a crowd. But this one would be smaller because see how small this yarn is. This yarn is thinner compared to the big shit. So see the size difference? So this would make a much smaller yarn. And if you used a smaller yarn like this, you could turn this into a keychain. So not only would you not lose your shit if it's on a keychain, you wouldn't lose your keys. So think about that. Just think about that. And by the way, this cone of yarn, how much was on here? This was approximately 2,700 yards per pound. I don't know how many pounds this was. Let me see. I have no idea how many pounds this was. This might have been 1.5 pounds. I've had this cone. I've made sweaters for all 4 of my kids with this when they were younger. And I've had this cone of yarn for close to 30 years. You buy this, you buy a cone of yarn like this in this size, it lasts forever. So we can make a lot of shit with that. Hey, Farrell. Welcome to the shit show. Are you not entertained? Is anybody entertained yet? Let's see. I think it was Betty that mentioned a fan. So I did not get a fan yet. So I can't do the shit hitting the fan to try it out. I know I have one, but it's not a crocheted fan. And I'm not sure where I put it right now. So I can't even get that to demonstrate that this shit can hit a fan and it would be fine. I just don't know where it's at right now because it's the wrong time of year for a fan. And since I don't have hot flashes too often anymore, I don't need to keep it handy. So, but this would hold up to it. I mean, it'll hold up to anything. If I sprinkled catnip on it, I could show you the cat. It would hold up to a cat. Might be how you're taking it, Brooke. Hi, Summer. Hope I didn't miss anybody saying hi while I'm sitting here cutting it up. I can get into my opening monologue sometimes. Wow, I never thought of it that way. See, look at what the shit did. The shit gave me an opening monologue tonight. So does anybody else have anything that we can talk shit about to start, to get this rolling? Oh, look at that. It could be a neck warmer, a little neck cushion. You could use, any of you travel, you could use this when you're traveling. Look at that. It's a little neck cushion. And it's homemade. How about that? When I would take kratom, I'd usually mix it up with some I hate when I lose my words. My fermented tea. Like I don't have two gallons of it brewing. Fuck, I hate when I lose my words. Kombucha, thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I lose my words all the time. I've got like 2 gallons of it brewing on my counter. I have a big canister of it, and I have 2 quarts of it in the fridge. Okay. As soon as you get up here, we'll start talking because I saw that post you made. You got something to say. Hey, I'm here to entertain. But, well, wait a second. I don't have any content. I forgot. I have no content if we're not talking about somebody. Isn't that what the theory is? Yeah, I have a capsule maker, but that takes up too much time. So just mix it in with some kombucha. I've done it with orange juice too, but I always have kombucha around. So just mix it in with the kombucha and zip it down. Summer, probably because we're having too much fun over here. God forbid if we have fun over here. Yeah, I got a couple kilos of it here in the house. I can't remember the last time I took it, so I have it all vacuum sealed. Oh, no, mine's not from the smoke shop. Yeah, the smoke shop stuff, I wouldn't trust it. God forbid if she talked where somebody's in the house that would hear her talking about them. Oh, thanks, Summer. Yeah, I use henna in my hair. I gotta redo it. I'm getting old and gray now. Oh, she did post on there that she changed the title of it, so I guess it's not about her non-existent friends anymore. Yeah, you get it from the smoke shops and the gas stations. You know, I doubt the integrity of it. It does help with pain. It does help with pain. You know, you have your reds, greens, and whites, and some will help you sleep better. Because I haven't taken it in so long, I don't remember which does what. And they've come up with a lot of different names for it now, so I don't remember you know, what does what. It's been so long since I've used it, but I've got a ton of it here in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna since we've gone over everything that's about shit, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my avatar for now until we oh yeah, I never said mine was canceled, so but yeah, I had as soon as I saw that she changed her time, I switched mine, and then I put up a notice that I was going live tonight, and then it was after I switched mine and put up notice of my live, then she put a post up saying that she changed the time of hers. So I even beat her to announcing that she changed her live. I even beat her announcing my change to her, letting everybody know she changed it. She's a slacker. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to switch to my avatar for now. So hope y'all don't mind. Oh, I think I have Red Valley. Yeah, I have Red Valley. So that's been around for a while. But yeah, I have reds and greens and whites, all different names. Yeah, that sounds like what I would remember, Liz. Yeah, Terry, when quiet's done and you come up, you said you had a transcript of something too about some lies. So yeah, we can go over whatever's got under your skin today. We can go over all that since what I had anticipated for this evening was changed. So yeah, whatever is which wackadoodle video are you talking about now? Someone's always got a wackadoodle something. Oh, that one. Yeah, I wish I can change it up real quick, but it takes a minute to change it. It only takes a minute, but I still have to record it, and then changing it like I did only takes a minute, and then I uploaded it, and that takes a minute. So, but that seems to it seemed to be enjoyable to everybody, the changes I made. You know, what's the keyword? Um, what's the keyword when you change a video? Um, you know, you redo the video when you use somebody else's video. What's the keyword for using somebody else's content? You have to it's not reformat, but you have to make changes to it. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not the fair use, but it's not skew. Transform. I transformed the video enough and talked enough, I think, to satisfy all the censors. But I had fun transforming the video. Ha! Yeah, I had fun being transformative. And I had to do something with the voice. It was bad enough having to hear it once. So, ha ha ha. Oh, I got a bunch of different voices I can use, Bliss. No, transformative is the word I was looking for. Alter would have worked too, but transformative was the specific word that I was looking for. You know what? Let me put that in the corner so everybody can enjoy that nice warm fireplace. So anybody have any big plans for the weekend besides tomorrow night? It's never too soon to start gearing up for tomorrow's reschedule. So I believe it was Envy Me. I am going to have to start writing down some specific notes, but I'm pretty sure it's Envy Me. Likes Outlander and Blood of My Blood. So Envy Me suggested that I do the recaps of Blood of My Blood, the Blood of My Blood series. So I'm going to try to get those started before the final season of Outlander starts. So yeah. So yes, Envy Me is very, very nice, and I'm just meeting Envy Me. But so I'm gonna try to get in the recaps for the entire season, first season of Blood of My Blood, before the final season of Outlander starts. And because I really enjoy, I'm an Outlander fan, and Envy Me, we had a little bonding session over that. It was like, I don't know, 2 a.m. or something. So I told Envy Me I would try to get that done before Outlander starts. And part of doing that is the intentions are to have some of our hookers going and hook something that is Outlander related. The Pit is filmed in Pittsburgh. I'm a Pittsburgher. Let me know if it's worth watching now. And then when Terry's able to come up, we're going to start jumping in on Coley, because that's what Terry wants to talk about. Yeah, I like Noah Wow. So I'm a Pittsburgher born and raised. Hey, Chris, we just mentioned you. Chris, how you feeling today? We asked earlier, but not everybody that's here now was here earlier to hear. I don't live there now, Chris, but that's where our summer, but that's where I'm from, and that's where all my family lives. I am a Steeler fan, and I know you're not. I've said it before. You've heard me say it before. I was in one of your lives. Yeah, I think you kicked me out of that live when I said that. Just kidding. Pittsburgh has as many potties as every other city. Oh, let me look. Oh, she's only been live for 3 minutes. Let's give her a little bit longer. Let's give her a little bit longer. Yeah, she's got glasses on. Let's give her a little bit longer. And then we'll pull it up. You know what? As soon as I get that other laptop fixed, and I got to get the one before that one fixed, then I'll be able to start screen recording while we're talking here, and then that'll make a whole thing different. So I could screen record on a separate laptop, because if I screen record now while we're talking, it'll record everything that I'm saying. We learned that one already. So, unless you're able to screen record it. I have no idea what vertical is. Oh, vertical. Yeah, she did that. She did that before when I was first starting, and everybody left me. It was actually on the live when I was doing a recap on Spartacus, talking about Spartacus. So, but yeah, I need to wait until she's been live for a few minutes. Chris, are you going to go up on her channel? Chris, are you planning on going live on her channel? Did she invite you to come up on her channel? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, she has been binging me. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh, she's already done? She's already done? Okay. Well then, okay. Well, if she's already done, then let's do this.
Yo, what to do, Pals Crew? Hi, Miss Coley, it's my subscriber, Asbaz, Sir Baby is all right with me. Around here, we have fucked up hair.
Okay, we'll listen for like 2 minutes or so, and then we'll stop, and then we'll go again. Does that work for everybody? Okay, and I do have her on time and a half.
And the commentary, and yeah, we go around the interwebs and whatever's webbing, we talk about that. So that's what we're doing. Anywho, what has everyone been following these days? I personally have been following the Candace situation with Charlie Kirk, and then there's this guy. His name is like Mr. Let Go. I don't know if y'all have seen him or anything yet, but he's really fucking cool. Hi, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love you so much. What have you been watching on YouTube lately? Look, you can't tell. Look, you can't tell in this light. My hair looks really yellow for some reason, but it's not as yellow as it looks. It's because I have this like cherry thing that's like really white on my hair. Anyways, but I have this stuff that's really white that's gonna go on my hair, and it's gonna be like really fucking white. I'm so excited about it. I finally got it that color. But when it's brown, it takes a while for it to get like blonde. Anyways, but I just wanted to address a couple things. Number one, okay.
Okay. Anybody have any comments so far? Chris, I'm not going to bring you up because I don't want you getting any more grief than you already get from her, okay? She's got a minor up there? Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. Another minor. Well, not another minor, but yep, a minor. Okay, let's go back. Did she stop her stream? Can somebody verify that? Somebody verify that? Somebody in the verify that in the chat. I thought it was Brooke said she stopped her stream.
So this is gonna be really quick.
Okay.
So look,
Thanks.
A lot of people they take issue with me and always using filters. Okay, listen. That's kind of like my thing, like my brand. Like I use filters all the time. Like that's just my thing. It's funny to use funny filters just all the time. That's just what I do. It's funny. And then, okay, then it's just how I am. I know I haven't been live in a long time. And then, okay, so then, can y'all run the likes up or dislikes or whatever the hell? Anyways, then, also another thing. Okay, look, if I don't talk to you, like what I'm talking about is like, okay, if I used to talk to you and we used to be cool and friends, i.e., like Dennis, people like that, and I've asked you to stop commenting, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. Cool.
Thank you,
Got it.
Summer.
Love that for you, Dennis. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Betty.
Anyway, so I mean, you're over there. It's clear that you're over there in the bingo community, and I'm not in that community. You know what I mean? I'm just not. Gage, hi, baby. What are you doing? I love you. Anyways,
just so y'all know, I'm wearing my Coley filter. This is now officially called the Coley. I'm wearing my filter. I just want you all to know this is officially dubbed the Coley. I'm wearing my filter. Everybody like it? Okay.
promise you my hair is not this yellow.
Hi, Betty.
I promise it's not. Anyways, but whatever. Hi, how are you, Boo? Hi, Bob. How are you, baby?
Love you, mean it.
You've been chilling. I love that for you. How is school? How's all like life, just in general. Y'all like my nails? I did them myself. I bet you they look better than Tara's. Tara, you're here, aren't you? Hi. Oh, shit,
Can't
I dropped
argue
my phone.
that.
Anyways, oh, y'all remember how I was talking about the White Widow, the pens that I like, smoke? This right here is called Arctic. These are pretty good too. Anyway, crash the bike. Oh my God, Gage, what is going on? What is going on? No, no, no. I saw that you messaged me on Instagram. I just checked my Instagram, and the reason why is I'm trying to find somebody in Oklahoma City that does lashes like pronto, and I can't for some reason. I don't know what the deal is about that. Can y'all run the likes up or dislikes, whatever? I don't care. Please, I'm serious. It really helps me. All it does is take you like 2 seconds. Double tap on the screen. That's all you have to do is double tap the screen. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Anyways, it's like impossible to find somebody who does lashes who takes just cash. They all want like Zelle or Venmo or whatever. I don't do all that dumb shit. I use cash only all the time. So I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, but I love y'all. And I will be live tomorrow. And I think I'm going to be live with Chris. So I love you. All the things. Gage, message me on Snapchat and all the things. Anyways, I'll talk to you on Instagram, Tim. Love y'all, mean it. All the things. Bye.
Bye. Love you, mean it. Well, alrighty then. That was it. I could take my Coley off now. Woo! Hot diggity! Woo! Well, Chris, can't wait to see you live tomorrow. Chris, can you screenshot it and send it over so I can put it up on the screen? Okay. I need to get a crochet pattern of an evil eye for her. Yeah, let me look. That link I put up is Chris's channel. Just come here, Betty. We'll make sure that it goes up. One way or another, we're going to have something playing over here. Looks like tomorrow is going to be loaded with fuckery. Bliss, did you want me to put that up on the screen? Chris, I hate to say it, but everybody tried to tell you it was not going to end well. Hey guys, Bliss sent me something to share with everybody. Let me get it up here and then watch this, guys.
Hey, Raptor, you a lot. And you made me scared last time I was live because you were like, I'm on a hunt by. I've never had you come like that. So I thought you were mad at me. No, there's just a lot of people who are really going next level on me. And I'm not going on. I don't know. And then my only best friend called me. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. She won't talk to me. I've talked to her husband. I don't know. She won't talk to me. And I don't know what I've done. I don't know. I mean, other than help, I've never done anything. Never. Now, have I gone times without talking? But I did text.
Following day.
Ron, no. Fucking with kids, I got a problem. No. I have 3 children, and I promise you, 1 iota of a hair touched on my kid's head, I will hurt. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Yep. Yep. Everybody's her bestie until they're not. And then she talks shit on them. Thank you for that clip, Liz. Oh, got another one coming in. Hold on. Okay, let me get this shared. Okay. Is it up on the screen? Add to stage. Okay. Here we go.
I didn't say I was going to report her for stealing money. No, I said that I would send her shit back, send me my money back, and if she doesn't send it back, I'll report it as stolen. That's what I said. But any money I sent you on a card, I want it fucking back, Roddy, right now. I'm dead serious. I'll report the shit as stolen. I'm not playing. I'm not. So, have a nice day. Have a nice life. I'll never be here again. Love y'all, mean it.
Wow. And we got another one. hold on. I gotta get this one up here. Ooh-wee. Welcome to the shit show. Every single day. A new flavor of fuckery. And here we go.
You have that one friend that you're going to have some type of soul connection with. You know what I mean? And that's what I think I have with Roddy. And I truly, 10,000, 10 toes down, believe that me and Roddy will eventually be fine again. But right now, what's happening is people are making up lies about what occurred. Fuck Roddy. I'm never talking to her again. I don't care. She can kiss my ass. I'm dead ass serious. Like anything that has to do with her, I'm taking it off my channel. I took her links off my channel. I'm not talking to her ever fucking again. Roddy is the type of friend, and I'm just going to keep it 100, Pin. She is the type of friend where it's like a stage 5 clinger friend.
Yeah.
You have that one friend.
Alrighty then. Stage 5 clinger. Yep. There you go. Okay, I'm behind in the comments here, so I'm sure everybody else is taking care of your comments, Chris. Oh, Dennis was good to her. And I think all of us knew what was going to happen to Dennis. We all knew what was going to happen. Anybody that stands for her gets it in the end. You stand up for Coley, you might as well just lean over the desk and break out the lube because it's going to happen. You just stand around and bend over because the battering ram is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. It's not a question of will it, it's a matter of when. Chris, she saw that she saw that you were vulnerable and it wasn't working out with people that she has an issue with. So she was a stage 5 clinger to you. Oh, you know where it came from, Brooke. Oh, shit's about to get real. Here comes Bliss. Shit's about to get real. JJ and Bliss in one day. The gods are looking down on me. Hey, does anybody know where Teresa is? She's usually here by now. I don't want her to feel like she's missing anything if she thought we weren't going to do another one tonight. Yeah, you know what, Chris? Everybody falls for shit sometimes. I don't mean literally fall, because you did literally fall the other day, but you know, you got love bombed. Welcome to the shit show every single day.
I thought this avatar was appropriate.
Love it. You got your ass face up in our face. We love it.
I thought Jellos would want to hear this story.
Everybody, give the ass face a round of applause. Show some love
It's
for the ass face.
an oldie but a goodie.
Yep.
So I thought everyone would like to hear, because I know a lot of people weren't around for my lives last year. I did a couple Coley lives. And her last bestie before Chris, most of us know, was Roddy Mom. So how it ended with Roddy Mom, pretty similar to how it ends with all of Coley's besties. She just ghosted her. I think she saw that Roddy Mom was like in another creator's chat that Coley didn't like. And of course, you know, if someone doesn't like Coley and you're a bestie and you're in that chat, you're instantly axed. So for months, Roddy was trying to reach out to her, ghosted her. So Coley made up this whole fake scenario about going to VidCon. Rebrand, do you know what VidCon is?
Yeah, that was fucking insane what she did to Roddy Mom for
Yep, and I
VidCon.
know some people here may not know. So if no one knows, VidCon is basically like a YouTube like award ceremony. So this makes me laugh.
I'm going to say
Coley,
something about that, but I'll let you ease into the whole story first.
all right. Well, Coley said that the reason that her channel was nominated for VidCon was for like underachiever of the year or something. I can't. She had an exact word for it, like
New up,
lowest.
new up and coming, I think it was.
I don't even think it was that good. But anyways, so she made up this whole fake scenario about going to VidCon, how they were invited, and how she wanted Roddy to go with her. Keep in mind, she keeps this up for months. And like up until the very day, well, the day before, Roddy had still not received any information for flights. Okay. So Roddy flew in her parents to help watch her children while she was going to be away for however long she was going to be away. And the night before, Roddy is like frantically messaging Coley, you know, where, you know, I don't have the tickets, like blah, blah. So Coley actually went on all the airlines' websites and searched her name. No tickets. So the next day, again, Coley went back to ghosting her. And for weeks, nothing. Keep in mind, she flew her parents in to watch her children. Okay.
You're
That's
leaving out a lot of details here.
yeah. If you want to go into more details, go ahead.
Okay, Roddy Mom has a very tight budget, and she has children with special needs. So for her to spend the money and have her parents fly in to take care of the children, that was a really big deal. That was a really big deal. Okay, so to do that to somebody, your best friend, knowing that she's in that situation, okay, that's really fucked up. Doing that to somebody that doing that to anybody is
Hmm.
really fucked up. Okay, and then you know, the story she was giving Roddy Mom too, about who was picking them up at the airport, was supposed to be uh fuck what the fuck was his name?
Jelly
Jelly
Roll, and
Roll,
his wife Bunny XO.
yeah, Jelly Roll and Bunny XO, for
Hmm.
a nobody. Supposed to be Jelly Roll and his wife Bunny, what's her name, picking them up in a limo at the airport for a nobody. Get the fuck out of here. You know, so you're doing that to somebody who's, you know, already in an emotional basket case. She's got to be an emotional basket case to even believe that shit. And I've talked to, you know, when I was, you know, on the good side, I've talked with Roddy Mom behind the scenes. There was a couple of us that after the lives, you know, we'd go behind the scenes and we'd sit there and chit chat till the wee hours of the morning, you know. And Roddy Mom was a nice lady. You know, I'm not happy with how things ended, but she was a nice lady and she had her vulnerabilities, you know, and I don't mean vulnerabilities as in, you know, mental deficits. I'm not talking like that. You know,
No, she was just in a vulnerable spot at the time. She had been really sick from C19, like she would, whatever it's called, like after C19. And
right.
again, you know, she had stuff going on with her kids. And like you said, her kids are already special need. Yes. But that's what
Overwhelmed.
Coley does. She looks for people that are, I'm sorry, and I really don't mean to say this to sound mean, but it's just true. She looks for those vulnerable people who are easily manipulated because they're in an emotional state.
Yeah, and you know, here's Roddy Mom thought she had a friend. She thought she had a friend, and she got royally hosed. You know,
She
but anyway,
did.
okay. I just wanted to get that in there too because that adds to the state of mind that Roddy Mom was in when this bullshit went on.
Yeah, and what you added adds to the ridiculousness of fucking Coley. And Terry, I didn't. I don't need to see that. I spoke to her a little bit behind the scenes. Me and Roddy did a live together. I don't need to see that. Anyway, so for weeks after this, Coley just ghosted her. Roddy Mom trying to reach out to her. Well, finally, Coley messages her randomly one day and was like, I'm sorry, I've just been, you know, so scared to message you because of what happened. VidCon rescinded their invitation because my channel wasn't getting enough traction anymore. So instead of just owning it, yeah, I made this shit up. I was an asshole. She stretches the lie even further.
Bullshit.
Well, of course it doesn't, Chris. Chris, if you ask her why ask one day, ask Coley why me and her fell out. Because the story has changed now about 4 times. Okay, but this is, and I kept saying in the chat earlier, a couple years ago, she accused, if you guys know the story with Tira, Coley was talking to someone behind the scenes that she thought was a friend. Well, of course, Coley and this friend, we'll call her SJ, fell out. Well, then SJ and Tira start talking behind the scenes. And Coley had shared some very personal information with SJ about something that was going on in her home. I won't even say it. Well, SJ shared that very personal information with Tira. Tira then blabbed it all to YouTube. It was disgusting. It put Coley in danger, in my opinion. Like it's something you just don't fuck with. And keep in mind, me and Coley had fallen out. I still had her back during that because I thought it was fucking disgusting. So, you know how she repays me for that? She goes on a live and says that me, Cindy, and JJ were on a panel laughing hysterically to the point where tears are streaming down her face about her DV situation.
Wow.
Disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I've already proved that never happened. Okay. How you can prove a negative, I don't know, but I fucking did it. I found the only stream that could have happened on. And I clipped it from the moment like that, whatever. It didn't fucking happen. So ever since then, I've demanded proof. Well, one day Coley just randomly says, and I got the proof. Well, we're about two years later, year and a half, 2 years later, never fucking seen it. If you're gonna spread that kind of disgusting bullshit, because I mean, people here don't know me. I would never laugh at someone's DV situation. I don't care if you're the devil. Like, that's not fucking funny. And for her to say that about me, Cindy, and JJ, we were so good to her. It probably one of the worst things anyone has said about me on YouTube. Like, that's how repulsive I find it. So I would really like to see the proof of that, Coley. Where's the proof, girl?
Yeah, I've never heard anybody talk smack about that. I've never heard anybody make fun of her bad teeth. I've heard them talking shit about her fake teeth because she's trying to lie about what it is, but I've never heard anybody talking smack about when she had her bad teeth. You know, and
Well,
she tries to tell
the only one
everybody
that did was
what.
Bobby Cat. Bobby Cat, that's why she runs with that. Bobby Cat referred to her as M3TH now.
Okay, see, I don't remember hearing that, but
That
that
was probably
probably
before you.
and well, yeah, I was just gonna say it probably happened before me. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't
Well,
around.
you weren't around when Bobby Cat was around, were you?
Is that that cat thing?
Mm-hmm.
I was around when Bobby Cat pretty much already died down, but
Mm-hmm.
when I've seen a couple things Bobby did, you know, because Bobby did a video, you know, defending me when after Coley dumped me,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yep.
So, but you know, it when I saw Bobby Cat, you know, it was like just like one or two videos that he ever did, but for the most part, he was already done. It was already pretty much done posting.
Yeah, I miss Bobby Cat. I did a live. I'll link it on my community tab. It was like reacting to old Bobby Cat videos of Coley. She, it was amazing. I miss Bobby Cat. But yeah, Coley's a whole ass fucking mess. She's never gonna change. She has done this for years. I can't tell you how many countless besties she has gone through. It's just not worth it. And I know Chris is in chat. I know she's already going through a lot. You know, she's got her own demons. It's just not a good time to couple that with Coley's evil ways. Like it will bring you nothing positive. That's my opinion. But that's
Oh,
my Coley story. I'm gonna hop down because all my kids are about to go to bed.
sweet dreams and happy thoughts.
I'll still be in the chat.
Okay, thanks for coming up.
Yep.
Oh, Dennis, you popped in. Hey, Dennis. Dennis, did you feel that we were talking about you? I got to catch up on the chat because I was paying attention to the talking ass. Let me go back and catch up here. What's wrong with her? Boy, that's a wormhole that we would never get out of to answer that. Diabolical. That's not even a strong enough word for it. I don't remember the private jet part, but it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, you mean the private jet, her grandmother's private jet. Yeah, okay. I remember when she had the restraining order taken out on her. I don't remember what's her name. I don't remember who took it out on her. But she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll just give my granny 10 grand for gas and I'll hop on the private jet and go up there and take care of it." And I laughed out loud when I literally laughed out loud when I read that because I'm like, I can remember it wasn't a month or two ago. You didn't have money to buy a fucking gallon of milk, but you're going to give your grandma 10 grand to borrow her jet. Yeah, sure, Jan. Callista, that's right, Callista. I was wondering about the stealing from Walmart. If she got caught stealing from Walmart, if that's true, she would be banned from Walmart for at least a year. Well, welcome to the shit show, Dennis. I don't think Chris has any Policoli anymore. Sorry, I'm behind. I am trying to catch up here. Uh-oh. Crap, I just knocked my comments off. Oh, this is a funny one. I've seen this one before. Bliss just sent something else. This is an oldie but goodie. This is an oldie but goodie, folks.
Because I think Trump is great. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you, Queen of Karma, love you so much, but I'm telling you the truth. You know what I mean? So tell me what you're telling me. Like, is Canada better, or? I'm sorry I wasn't reading chat. I was just trying to not have trolls, and obviously you're not a troll. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this just because, just in case ever that I might need you. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but I'm just doing it on purpose because I trust you. But so say something, Queen of Karma, so I can make sure that you got it. Okay, there you go.
That's Queen of Karma. She just wrenched.
Better whoever you are, Karma.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Well, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and remove you as that. And you're telling me I'm not spreading misinformation. Have you not gone and done the fucking research? I live in this country. I live it. You do not. So now that you hate me so much, you can be hidden from my channel. Bye. Oh, for all those y'all don't know, me and Queen of Karma. Her name used to be Queen of Spade, and I have a little fun playlist that I'm gonna go make because I already have videos made about her. So then y'all can
Look
see her
at this. Yo,
because this right here.
that is what a fraud she is. This right here
Is that not fucking hilarious?
She was just, I love you so much and I trust you. As soon as she said a comment she didn't agree with, oh, I have history with her. I have a bunch of videos. I'm gonna upload a playlist. This is who Coley is. That is who Coley. Thank you, Coley. You keep proving our point, girl. You keep proving our point. You smile in people's faces when you fucking despise them. You're disgusting, Coley.
And if anybody doesn't know, the lovely lady talking, that selfie queen Cindy, and Coley wrenched someone and then de-wrenched her and is now talking smack on her. That wrench lasted for about 5 seconds. That is a classic Coley moment there. That's an awesome clip. Absolutely awesome clip. So let me get back to trying to catch up on these comments. Well, we're here. Let me show that. Oh, glad you made it over here, Dennis. Let's see. You wouldn't think so by watching her live tonight, but hey, Coley. Hold on. Let me go up here. Coley, we know you're watching. Hey, love you, mean it. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I do that out loud? Were those visual effects out loud? Dennis, we all saw you in her live that night. We know what you were doing. We saw, and then we saw what she did. You know, we were all talking about it afterwards, and we're like, how long is it going to be before she shit talks you? We knew what was coming. That's what she does. She'll cry fake tears and turn it off. It's a switch. She turns it, boom, like that. Yeah, I don't think I saw the neurodivergent short either. Ow. Dennis, you can come up and talk if you'd rather talk than type. You're welcome to come up. I could drop the link for you. Oh, that's pretty bad. Good night. You know what, Jello? It's hard to decide. You know what? let me pull them up and do a side-by-side comparison for y'all. That deserves a side-by-side comparison. On what's better. We got the Coley or the purple shit. Which one's more effective, do you think? The Coley or the purple shit? The Coley, you could hide behind everything and mask who you are. And the purple shit, you could do anything to. Include GPS track it. Well, you could GPS track this too, and you'll never lose it. You will never lose your mask. We could just put a GPS tracker in here. You could hide it under here. You could snot fill this. You'd never lose a snot in here either. Wow, I didn't think about that. This will even conceal your snots. And this has real eyebrows. This is real. Real bona fide eyebrows. No faking eyebrows here. These eyebrows don't move off the screen. These eyebrows don't blend into your ears when you move. They don't bounce in with the background when you move. What about that? Okay. We'll put up a poll. Chris, it sounds like you're only her friend when it's convenient for her. That's a one-sided friendship. That's not healthy. Any idea why Tim does that? I think it was back in the December. She said she does what she does because she's a rage baiter. It's not even rage baiting, it's sympathy baiting. She's an emotional vampire. Oh, I saw that post and she said she got hundreds of messages asking about you. Hundreds of messages. Trauma vulture. Trauma vulture and attention whore. Hey, Chris, if she called you tomorrow and asked you to go on live with her, would you? Right there. Right there. The majority of the time, if she gets a comment, it's from her or one of her sock accounts. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, we saw that, Dennis. We watched the live over here. I started it over here right about the time she finished. Or I think I started it right as she finished. Give or take a few seconds. That's right. I think when she said that, I think Chris in the chat here said, "What the fuck?" Or words to that effect. Well, chances are good that she'll go live when I'm already live over here. So we'll know we'll know, and we'll make sure we put you up over here. Okay, Chris? Because the majority of us are blocked over there anyway. So we'll be commenting over here. We'll be showing you support one way or another. You'll have support, but it'll most likely be over here. Yeah, that's about it. Well, I didn't think she was watching, Teresa, but I think a ways back, I think Chris said that she's been binging me. So hey, hi, Coley, hi, love you, mean it, not. Yes, Chris, we do know how that goes. And you've been doing wonderfully over here. We're all very proud of you. We're all very proud of you. Well, if you go on live over there, like I said, we should be over here on live. You can come over here and cool off. We'll make you laugh with some emotional support shits over here, okay? You know, and I would suggest that you think long and hard about whether or not you really want to risk getting yourself worked up and pissed off. You know, because you know, you did just pass out the other day and you are recovering from that. You know, do you really want to let yourself get that pissed off by going up there with her and getting yourself worked up? You know, as much as you want to go up there and give her the business, think about, do you really need to get yourself worked up? So keep that in mind too. You know, okay. Well, you say that now. You say you're not going to get that mad, but Coley has that effect on people. So just give it some thought. Be mindful and give it some thought, okay, Chris? Here, Bliss has some good advice. Chris, if you let her piss you off, you're handing control over to her. Think of it that way. If you let her piss you off, you're handing the control over to her. And you don't ever want to do that with her. So presuming that we'll be live first and that she'll go live, we'll try to remind you of that in here beforehand. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I didn't think you'd want to go and show your injuries. So well, you know, we all love a good fight, but right now we're thinking about you because of, you know, the injuries you just sustained and how you sustained them. We're thinking about you right now. You know, you've been doing really good and we don't want to see you backslide. She ain't worth it. She ain't worth it. You know, she's not worth an argument. You know, if you guys made up over the phone offline, that would be wonderful if it works for both of you, but not for online drama. Don't let her do that for you online. She would love that because it would give views, you know, and give her some content. You know, if she wants to try to work it out with you, keep it offline. Oh, Costco kills my pocketbook, man. I wish I had sunglasses yesterday. I forgot to bring sunglasses with me to my appointment yesterday. And I drove home. My eyes were still dilated. And the sun was out. And with all the snow on the ground, that wasn't a good combination. We'll see you later, Amanda. Drive safely. That's probably safest, Chris. That makes it fun, Bliss. What I think is funny is she went live. When I was live, the last time she did that, everybody split and went over to see what she had to say. You know, totally killed my live. That didn't happen this time. So, Nina. Hey, pretend fashionista. That's why I had the fire up. I knew it would draw you in. Welcome. Put your tootsies up by there and warm up. There's a cup of hot cocoa over sitting next to the fire too. Join in. Bottle of rum over there if you like rum, you could add a shot to it. It's cold everywhere. I think a couple people were just taking shots of the rum, forgetting about the hot cocoa. Oh, I am at -3 degrees right now, and that's Fahrenheit. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. People have important things to do besides hang out on YouTube. Plus, I don't usually come on during the day, so you know, it is what it is. But right now, Coley seems to be the topic right now. Earlier today, it was mostly, you know, the purple scumbag. Yeah, it's cold. You know me, I'm sitting here with a heated blanket on me. Oh, Dennis popped up. Hey, Dennis. Dennis popped up here. I added him. I don't know if he did that intentionally or not. We'll see. Either it didn't work for him or that was an accident. He may have hit that link by accident. So either way, that's okay. I did invite him up earlier if he wanted to. He's welcome to try again if he wants. Oh, I'm going to get another one of these lozenges because it seemed to help earlier, but I'm getting all gravelly again. Or not lozenges, but ginger lemon chews. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to be drinking. Before I go live, I think I'll do some lemon tea. I don't know if I'm so gravelly because of the weather, because I'm not sick. Thank you, Pretend Fashionista. Yes, please do the YouTubey things if you're enjoying the live. It's always appreciated. Not a requirement, but it's always appreciated. Pretend Fashionista, I had some good news for everybody. You'll have to go back to the beginning of live to get the entire recap, but I will turn on my camera so you can see. I'll give you the quickie. Chris, thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. And we will be live tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow at some point, I'm sure. Get a good night's sleep. Feel better. Okay, Pretend Fashionista. Like I said, you'll have to go back to the beginning to get the whole recap. But I wanted to let you know the purple shit has been completed. Check it out. We have the purple shit. I did a whole monologue on it. It's great. And when I said I did a whole monologue on it, I didn't leave anything out. We have a purple shit. So, and once again, any hookers in the room, I believe it was yesterday's chat, the directions were put up there. And we will be making another one. I have a couple different shit patterns. Oh, we got a sense of humor. Oh, I'm so sorry about my voice. Well, let me take another drink. I gotta mute a second. This whole chat has a sense of humor. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this whole chat has a sense of humor, and we have a lot of fun around here. Anybody that's listening that hasn't been here before, we have a sense of humor around here. It's a sense of something, and there's humor, and we have fun around here. No, I don't know why it's gravelly. It's probably the weather has something to do with it. But yeah. I just coughed a little bit of that up. I don't know what, but I'm not sick. Oh, tomorrow is probably going to get rescheduled again anyway. But yeah, we got two things on the burner potentially tomorrow. You know, we got the regularly scheduled rescheduling of the shit show. And then Coley claims she's going live tomorrow too. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to find a pattern for the evil eye, since Coley in her eyes. So yeah. So it looks like I'm gonna have to crochet an evil eye now too. And I think it was Betty that wanted me to find a fan, for shit hitting the fan. So yeah. So all kinds of things that we've got to crochet. And I got to find a way. Yeah, there you go. Let me get that up on the screen. And Envy Me wants me to look into doing recaps on the Outlander prequel for Blood of My Blood. So I want to try to start doing that and get it done before the final season of Outlander starts. And for Outlander, I want to have all the hookers. I want us to be to start a Outlander themed crochet project, and I got to figure out what that'll be. I have a couple ideas, so it'll be something probably that Claire wore in the early season that Brianna ended up wearing. So I'm thinking probably a capelet or some type of shawl. So yeah, that dumpster fire is cute. Oh, what chat was that? That's funny. Oh, I get it. Oh, when I was up at the VA yesterday, I had so many different people stop. As it always ends up happening with when I'm wearing some of my crochet projects, and I was wearing my brightly colored cowl and hat. Or no, I didn't have it on yet. It was hanging over my upright walker, and people always stop and say something. It never fails. It's in my one video with my crochet projects. It's the real bright colored cowl and matching hat, and people just stop and talk about the crochet. No matter where I'm at, I always get people to stop and say something about it. And I was telling them about the my group of hookers, and just cracking up. People were just cracking up about it. So, oh, I've been in Just Jules chat before. I've been in Just Jules chat before. I think I've gotten she has memberships, right? I think I've gotten gift memberships to her channel before. But I pop in every once in a while, but I can't get to every community all the time. But that's cool. But I appreciate your mentioning that. Thank you. So, but yeah, I have a couple different project ideas. It's just that since I do buy patterns, you know, they all have things that they ask you to do and not do with their patterns. So if I share them on here, I can't just simply give out the patterns. You know, so I got to figure out on some of them, I got to figure out how I can share them without violating the pattern maker's rules. So, you know, because I don't want to violate a pattern maker's rule. You know, ow, what are you doing back there? So, but yeah. And yeah, and I am almost done. You guys have seen the shades of gray pattern that I'm working on. I am almost done with that. And that pattern will relate to the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And I can't wait to finish that so I can show you all what it is. You know, I've teased you with little bits of it. You know what? Yeah, I can do that too, but not everybody has the extra coin to buy a pattern. And I don't buy expensive patterns. You know, I only like to spend a couple dollars on a pattern, you know, because I buy so many. You know, so yeah, there is that. Yeah, we could do that too. You know, you know what I will do is when I decide on a pattern, I'll message the pattern maker and ask if I could share it on my you know, if I could share it on my community and ask her, you know, if I, you know, what her rules are for that, and see if she would mind. Let her know, you know, I have a community with a couple hookers in it, and ask her if she would mind if I did that. I might leave out that it would be on a live YouTube or something, but you know, I'll figure that out. I have, you know, a little bit of time to figure out how I'll word that. Well, I wasn't going to say you, Teresa, but you know, keep it in mind because you're not the only one. But you know, not everybody has the extra money because you know, you might need to get a little extra yarn or not. You know, you did mention you have a bin with some yarn in it, but you know, I don't want someone to have to decide on, you know, well, if I get the pattern, I don't have enough yarn. You know, I don't want it to have to be either or. So that's what I'm trying to keep in mind. Right. And you know, I shared the poop pattern. I think I paid $1 for the pattern. You know, $1's not going to make or break somebody if I'm sharing their pattern. But, you know, I shared the full pattern and it showed the creator's name and everything on it. Oh, that's so thoughtful, Pretend Fashionista. But you know, and I will also, you know, when I decide on the pattern, I'll also look and see if they are possibly showing their pattern already on YouTube. If I could find this, because some of the creators have their patterns on YouTube. So if they're already showing, doing an instructional video on YouTube, oh, well, they already have an instructional on YouTube. So the pattern's already out there. And that would be fantastic if they're already doing that. So, that would be a way to get around that part of it. So I hate to say get around that part of it, but if they have an instructional up on YouTube, then I could just put the written part of the pattern up on the screen. So and as much as I hate Ravelry, since they went political, I could also double check against Ravelry, because some of them also have their patterns up on Ravelry for free. They charge on Etsy, but they may have previously put it up on Ravelry for free. So, see, there's many ways to work it. I just have to do a little bit of research. Well, you're always welcome to look, Pretend Fashionista. You could look and see if you see something that's like, oh, you know what, the group might like this, and shoot it my way. And the other groups you're in, if you think they might be interested in something we're doing, like if that they're fans of Outlander and stuff, and that they're hookers and stuff, I'm not, and they wouldn't have to join the I'm not saying they would have to join us, but they might be interested just for that particular thing. Hey, she's doing this over there, you might be interested. I'm not subscribers only. I didn't set this up to be subscribers only, so if you think they might be interested in that, hey, more the merrier. It's all fun and game when you get hookers together. And again, they don't have to be a subscriber to join in on something like that. Of course, I wouldn't complain if they were, but that's not a necessity. So, did I really just say that? Wait a minute, you said you're the mean one. They have to, right? Ah, I'm kidding. You know what I mean. May bite if they're not. Ah. Sorry. Getting another ginger chew in, because it feels like it's starting to gravel up again. So, I forgot to ask Chris if she got her hooks. There you go. Every group needs an enforcer. I'm usually the asshole, but I got to be nice sometimes. Oh, fuck that. No, I don't. Don't make me put my finger on the button now. Hey, where'd Terry go? She must be doing something with the kids. Got quiet in here. Oh, this afternoon was fun with JJ going off. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live this afternoon, but you know, there was an unexpected video went up and it's like, oh, okay. So got that video went up and it's like, well, I guess I'll do a reaction to that since you know, I let you all down yesterday because I fell asleep. Yeah, she is. You know, she's very, very passionate and she's going. And at one point, you know, I had to take my avatar off and I'm like, I got my hand up so I can get a word in. And it was funny. It's like, you know, when someone's on a roll, you don't want to interrupt, but it's like, well, nope, I got to say something. I got to say something. So I see ya. I see ya. Mm-hmm. It was great. She had a lot to say. It was wonderful. I still got to try to do the episode recaps on Spartacus. And next week is the season finale. And there's no way I can get 10 I can get 9 episode recaps in before next Friday. Cuz I have so many ideas for how I want to do each episode's recap. But there's no way I can get them in before next week. I got ideas like you wouldn't believe. Well, get some hooks and some yarn, and we'll turn you into a hooker. Anybody can be a hooker. You just need hooks and yarn. And if you're just starting out, I am going to do some basic stitch lessons. And when I do that, I would suggest getting some cotton yarn. And just for teaching some basic stitches, we'll do that by making like dish rags, washcloths / dish rags. This way, even if it doesn't turn out perfect and your tension's all off, you still get something worthwhile. You know, because who cares if your washcloth or your dish rag isn't perfect? It's still workable. You still get something out of it that's usable. And for a washcloth or a dish rag, you want it to be cotton. So you just get some cotton yarn. And I just happen to have cotton up here. And you could buy a big skein of cotton. This is one brand. And that comes in big skeins. I also buy cotton that's on a cone. Or you can get pretty little colors in these small skeins. And this is a brand that's in the small skeins. And they come in a bunch of pretty little colors. You know, pretty little colors. And I have this in dozens of colors. And I mean dozens. I even got some purple here. Yeah, cotton will split, but for washcloths and dish rags, you want cotton. You don't want to use acrylic, or a pot holder, or what you want to put like a hot plate, for putting like a crap, what's it called? For putting a hot pot on. What are they called? Who's them or what's it? Something you put a hot plate on. Crap, I'm forgetting what they're called. But you would want cotton for that. You don't want to use acrylic. And yeah, like Teresa said, when you're just learning, you want to use a lighter color yarn because darks are harder to work with. And especially when you're learning. And even when you're a seasoned crocheter, dark yarns are still harder to work with. It's harder to see the stitches. And when I work with, even now, when I work with dark yarns, I'll usually pull out my lighted hooks, my crochet hooks that this is not right. I gotta get my blankie back on me. When I am working with darker yarns, I work with lighted hooks. And that helps. That helps so that you could see what you're doing better. And this one, I have this one has two different brightnesses to it. And this one's a rechargeable one. And it's a different size hook, so I could change it. And I have two sets of these. And then I also have a battery sets. So this one's run on batteries. And this only has one setting. And this is not this hook doesn't change out. So those ones, the ones that change out, they do loosen up over time. It's not too bad, but my other set is about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. And I don't have too much of a problem with it, but it is loosen up a little bit. But this one doesn't loosen up. So, and I've had this set for about 6 years. No, I had this one first. And that was the 5mm hook. I use the 5 and 5.5mm hook the most. And I don't think I've changed that battery yet. But I don't use that. I don't use the light ups all the time. I only use them when I need to. I only use the light ups when I'm working on the dark yarns and the light, and when I need to. So I only use the light ups when I need them on the darker yarns. And and when I'm using the vans going up to the VA and it's dark outside. So, because I don't want to wear out the batteries. The rest of the time I use all my other hooks. Plus they're plastic. So, I don't want to risk breaking them accidentally by using them all the time either. So, because have a clumsy moment. Not that I've ever had a clumsy moment. So, yeah, I was working on this. Whoops, and I just pulled out my stitch. I was working on this more yesterday. I got a couple more rows done on it. That's just holding it so it's not in my way, but it's almost done. I just need to add a little bit more to it. I mean, you can pretty much guess what it's going to be, but you won't get the full effect until you see what it is. I mean, you can guess generally what it's going to be, but there's more to it than just what you're seeing here. Come on, I said it's, Games of Thrones related. So let your imagination. And you've seen that You should know by now that I like to have fun with some of the things I make. And remember, you've seen an eye. Remember the eye? So, and I am on that because it's the crocodile stitch. I am 3 skeins. I am almost done. You've never watched Game of Thrones. There's Game of Thrones. There's 2 seasons of House of the Dragon. And the 3rd season is coming in June. Can't wait. Right now, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms just started. They just had the 2nd episode on Sunday. That's also a spinoff from Game of Thrones. Love Game of Thrones. I should start doing recaps, but I really need someone else to do recaps with. It's always funner when you have somebody else to do recaps with. Because you have someone else that you could bounce off. Thoughts on the show. You didn't like Game of Thrones? What is wrong with you? That's like not liking the Steelers. Jesus. Exactly, Teresa. I watched Black Mirror. I haven't watched that in forever, though. Yes, Teresa. And the crocodile stitch. And I'm 3 skeins in on the crocodile stitch. So you know exactly the amount of time I've put in on that. Yeah, did you catch that? Yeah, each crocodile stitch, it's 10 double crochets, plus I put a picot stitch on it, so that's 3 more stitches, plus the framework on it. So yeah, it's a lot of stitches. I need to do a review on two things here. My shirt's riding up. I got a new yarn winder. I decided to get an electric one. I have a manual one, but I decided to get an electric one. So I need to do a review on that. And I think it was right around Black Friday. I got I-cord machine. And I haven't opened it yet. You can see it's still got the wrapper on it. And it's an electric one. So I need to do a review on that. I watched a couple of episodes of The Pit I think it was last week. I hadn't watched it before. I don't know how I missed it, but I did watch a couple episodes of it last week, and I'm like, I have got to get on that. And I've been so busy with some other things and trying to get caught up on some other things. I have not been able to sit down and start watching it from the beginning yet, but it is on my list. Yeah, I know. I don't know how I missed the first season. But yeah, and but it is filmed in Pittsburgh, and I'm like, I definitely have to watch this. So yeah, but that I-cord maker, I have to do a review on that because I have two other I-cord makers. You know, I have this manual one, and I have the Addy I-cord maker. And I have two other manual ones. And I'm not crazy about either one of them. And that one was getting some good reviews. So I'm hoping it works better. They had a pig on the pit. It's on Peacock, isn't it? Or is it on? No, it's on HBO. It's on HBO. Oh, the Black Mirror with the pig. I'm trying to think, which one was the pig? See, I haven't seen the Black Mirror in so long. Are they still making new episodes of Black Mirror, or isn't that an older show? No, I haven't seen the new Elizabeth Smart doc. When did it come? Is it like new, or is it, been out a couple months? Come here, Rosie. Come here, Rosie Posey. Don't push the laptops down. Get. No, don't push the laptop down. Don't push the screen down. Okay, I think the last time I watched it was probably I think season 3, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I just had Netflix on this evening because the new season just started for Dearest Gentle Readers. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and check out that again. Because I'm not remembering that. It's been so long. I'm not remembering that now. Yeah, the new Brigadoon Bridgerton series just started. So I had that on this evening. Get off the laptop. Don't make me beat you. Get. Don't you meow at me. Let's see. Okay, they have 7 seasons now. Okay. Look what's on the TV. Because she's being a little bitch. She was trying to push my laptop screen down. Oh, I remember the one time my grandson got stranded here after a snowstorm. He was supposed to be here for the weekend, and snowstorm that wasn't planned. And I had to get him logged in on my laptop for virtual school. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Wasn't planning on that. And this is before they got issued all their laptops. This is, yeah. He didn't have his laptop here, had to figure out how to get him logged in on my laptop. And yeah, that was a nightmare. And not used to, Mamie wasn't used to having to do his homework. So yeah, that was not fun. So yeah, I can relate. And you're used to it. You're used to having to do that stuff. I wasn't used to having to do that stuff. First episode, first season, Black Mirror. I have it on mute. So, well, we still have 9 people in here, but there's only 2 of you talking. So who else is watching? What are they waiting for, us to explode and say something dramatic? Are they waiting for the dramaticals? Oh, I said dramaticals. So all of a sudden 10, we're up to 10. It was the D word. Oh, man. It's a great hand cream, by the way. I wouldn't have the patience to do homeschooling, but I work too, so that would never would have been a possibility. Goblins not welcome here. That ain't gonna happen. I've got to do a mani. My cuticles are a mess. I got pterygium and ebonicium at the ass on my nails. Oof. My grandson will be 15 this year. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Whoopsie. Address this. That was addressed to Chris or to Bliss. You know, I just realized I haven't eaten dinner yet. I took it out of the oven just before this live started. It's sitting on top of the stove. Teriyaki steak and sweet potatoes. We do all have things going on. I'm going to go back to my avatar. Oh, I just realized I still have a comment up on the screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, we all have things going on, but we also all handle things differently. So, I mean, I'm not going to jump on the harsh train on that because we all handle things differently. So, you know, and yeah, I am sorry for your loss on that, Bliss, but you know, we all handle things differently. You know, when my PTSD acts up, I have a harder time handling things, and my reactions are different to different things. So I can't judge on that in the same way that you're saying right now, Bliss, because I don't know what state of mind she was in, you know. So everybody reacts differently. They hold things differently. So I agree. I agree. But was it using it as a shield, or is it coincidence that it happens? You know, I have some strange shit that happens to me at the most weird times. So, you know, no, I'm not saying it's an excuse for behaviors. I'm just saying it, you know, it could be a coincidence. Timing shitty sometimes. I don't recall any of that. I'm not in that loop, so I can't say anything about that. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I had already stepped out by that point. I had already stepped off by that point. I had already decided I was done before I even read that. Thank you for being here, as always, much appreciated. Always a pleasure. If I don't see you tomorrow, you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the kiddos. If you're working, have a good day at work. And thanks for the videos that you linked us up with tonight. It was entertaining. And the next live promises to potentially be a shit show. Okay, Teresa, we have to get something crocheted tomorrow. What do we absolutely have to crochet tomorrow? You've seen some of the patterns I have. What are we going to absolutely crochet tomorrow? Even if we have to go live tomorrow afternoon for just a short while, what are we absolutely going to crochet? We'll do a short session tomorrow that we absolutely are going to crochet something. We have not done an absolute, but we are tomorrow. What are we going to absolutely do? Something small and absolute. Well, we could do that, or we could do an absolute where we just do a stitch. You think tomorrow would be a good time to do an absolute where we just work on a stitch to help get some hookers started? We could make it a shorty, something where it's just a shorty to start with getting some of the hookers started. Okay. Of course. A chain and a simple single crochet. Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Oh crap! Was it you? I was that I'm supposed to make butterfly pea flower tea. See, I didn't want to take notes, but I'm going to have to start taking some damn notes. I was thinking about that when I was driving yesterday. I told someone I'd make butterfly pea flower, but See, I'm losing my words again. Shit. I'm losing my words now. I forget who I was supposed to make that. Yes, butterfly pea tea. That's right. Yes. Okay. So I will make that. I will make that when I do the crochet tomorrow. See, eventually I remember. But I thought about that yesterday too. Butterfly flower pea tea. The P. Okay. When I get up in the morning, watch for what time I schedule that. It'll be something during the day. It'll be something short. It'll be a shorty during the day. Well, I always say shorty. We see how that turns out, but I'll plan on doing that during the day. It'll be something just for a lot. It'll be a daytime live. And we're going to end this in just a couple of minutes. Tell me about it. But it'll end up being most likely early afternoon. It won't be a long one. And I very well may end up talking to myself, but that's okay. It'll be a short instructional. And between now and tomorrow night, maybe I'll even get another baby shit crocheted. This way we could start building up a pile of shit. It does seem that way, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll have a pile of shit, and then I'll have to dig up a basket so we can have a basket full of shits. I like that idea. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, we just hit the 3-hour mark, and wow, there's still 9 watching, 8 now. Okay, Teresa, a pleasure as always. I'm going to head out now, though, so you have a good night. Try to get some sleep, and I will see you tomorrow, because I do think tomorrow there is the potential for a shit show tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get another shit going for tomorrow. The show tomorrow, that is. So I will see you tomorrow. You have a good night. Thanks for being here as always. Good night.